This video tutor explains the important built-in string functions. The first important built-in string function is capitalize. It returns a string with the first character capitalized. What's the meaning of this statement? Let me explain using an example. You consider the string str equals data structure. Now if I write str dot capitalize, the meaning is the first alphabet of the string is capitalized and after that the entire string is returned as answer. So you get the answer data structure with the first alphabet capitalized. Okay. Now another important built-in string function is the find function. Now it returns the lowest index in the string where the substring is found within the slice range. Returns -1 if the substring is not found. The meaning is this substring is searched in this range and the lowest index is returned as answer. Let me explain this using an example. You consider the string s is equal to Monday, Tuesday. Now if I write, certainly the memory allocation is like this. Forward indexing is there, backward indexing is there, you know this. Now if I write s dot find day 0, 14 and print answer, the find function what it does is this substring is searched in this range. In this range means starting with index 0 and ending with the index 14 minus 1, 13. So in this range, the find function will search for the substring. Now the find function finds the substring at two places. This is one place and this is another place. The lowest index is returned as answer. So here the starting index is 3 and here the starting index is 11. So the lowest index is 3. So 3 is returned as answer. So this answer variable contains 3. So in the computer's monitor you get the answer 3. Okay, one more example. Suppose if I write s dot find and the substring to be searched is day, but I changed the range. Now the range is between 4 and 14. So what does the find function do? It searches for the substring in this range. And what I mean by in this range is starting with index 4 and ending with a 14 minus 1, 13. So in this range, the find function will search for the substring. Yes, it finds the substring. At this place, the substring is found. The index, the lowest index is returned as answer. Here only one position is there. So 11 is returned as answer. So your answer variable contains 11. So print answer means in the computer's monitor, you get the answer 11. And suppose if this substring is not present in this range, -1 is returned as answer. Okay, so this is the use of the built-in function find. Now another important built-in function is alpha numeric. Even though it is written as ALNum, when you read it, it must be written as is alpha numeric. This function returns true if the string is composed of alphabets or numbers and false otherwise. Okay, so if the string contains only alphabets or numbers, true is returned as answer, otherwise false. Let me explain using an example. You consider the string str equals data structure. Now if I write str dot is alpha numeric, what answer does this function return? Does this string contain only alphabet and numbers? No, and the reason is here a space character is there. You can see. So space character is neither an alphabet nor a number. So string does not contain alphabets or numbers only. So the answer returned is false. So you get the answer false. One more example. Suppose if it is s1 equals hello 420, this is a string. Now if I write s1 dot is alphanumeric, what answer does this function return? The function returns the answer true, because you can see this string contains only alphabet or numbers, isn't it? So the answer returned is true. Another example, if I write s2 equals python, now if I write s2 dot is alphanumeric, what answer does this function return? The answer is true, and the reason is string contains only alphabets or numbers. One more example, s3 equals string 1 2 3 4. Okay, so this is character 1, character 2, character 3, character 4. If I write s3 dot is alphanumeric, what answer does the function return? The function returns the answer true, because it contains only alphabets or numbers, digits. Okay, again s4 equals empty string. So a string can be inside single quotes or double quotes or triple quotes for multi-line string. Okay, so this is empty string. So if I write s4 dot is alphanumeric, what answer does the function return? This is neither alphabet nor number, isn't it? So the answer returned is false. Finally, s5 equals this one. So if I write s5 dot is alphanumeric, what answer does the function return? Function returns the answer false, because special symbols are there. So this string does not contain alphabets and numbers only, because special symbols are also coming. So the answer returned is false. Okay, so this is an important built-in function, is alphanumeric. It returns either true or false. If the string is composed of only alphabets or numbers, the answer returned is true, otherwise false. And how to make use of this function? It is string variable dot the function name. So remember the usage of the function also. Now another important function is alpha. There is a built-in function by the name is alpha. Returns true if the string is composed of only alphabets and false otherwise. Example, let me write str equals data structure. If I write str dot is alpha, what answer does the function return? Function returns the answer false, and the reason is this string is not completely composed of alphabets only. You can see a space character is also there, and space character is not an alphabet, isn't it? So the answer returned is false. And if space character was not there, the answer returned is true, because the remaining is fully alphabets. s1 equals hello 420. What is the answer returned? 420. It is not an alphabet, isn't it? So string is not completely composed of alphabets. So the answer returned is false. If I write s2 equal to python, and if I write s2 dot is alpha, what answer does the function return? Function returns true, because this is completely composed of alphabets, only alphabets. So the answer returned is true. Again, if I write s3 equals string 1 2 3 4, and if I write s3 dot is alpha, the answer returned is false, because no alphabets are there, isn't it? Okay. Now if I write s4 equals empty string, and if I write s4 dot is alpha, the answer returned is false, because alphabets are not there. Again, if I write s5 equals this string, and if I write s5 dot is alpha, this is not completely composed of alphabets. See, digits are coming, special symbols are coming, so the answer returned is false. So this is the next important built-in function, is alpha. Remember, it returns either true or false. If the string is completely composed of alphabets, only alphabets, the answer returned is true, otherwise false. And how to use that? It is string variable followed by dot operator followed by function name. So in a program, if you want to use that, it should be used like this. This is the syntax of the function. Now another important built-in function is digit. Maybe you know what it does, isn't it? Returns true if the string is composed of only digits and false otherwise. Example, you consider the string str equal to data structure, and if I write str dot isDigit, what answer does the function return? False, because this is not completely composed of digits, not even one digit is there, isn't it? Another example, s1 equals hello 420. If I write s1 dot isDigit, what answer does the function return? Again false, because this is not completely composed of digits, even alphabets are coming, isn't it? Now s2 equal to Python, what answer does s2 dot isDigit return? False, not even one digit is there. Again, if I write s3 equal to string 1 2 3 4, and if I write s3 dot isDigit, what answer does the function return? This time the answer is true, and the reason is string is completely composed of digits, only digits are there. Yes. Now it's an empty string, and if I write s4 dot isDigit, the answer is false, not even one digit is there. If I write s5 equal to this string, and if I write s5 dot isDigit, what answer will you get? False, because alphabets are coming, special symbols are coming, so this is not completely composed of digits. Okay, so this is a next important built-in function isDigit that also returns either true or false. If the string is completely composed of digits, the word digit means 0 to 9, function returns true, otherwise it returns false. Now the next important built-in function is lower. In a string, alphabets are there, and if all the alphabets are lowercase alphabet, function returns true, otherwise the function returns false. Okay, please make a special note of this one, it's important. If I write str equal to data structure, and if I write str dot isLower, what answer does the function return? Function returns the answer true, and the reason is even though space character is there, the meaning of this function is all the alphabets present in the string should be lowercase. Okay, so these are the alphabets present in the string, and all the alphabets are lowercase alphabets, small letters, so the function returns the answer true. So it does not check whether any other character is there, so it does not check for the space character. Okay, so the answer returned is true. So please make a special note of this one. It checks for alphabets, and if all the alphabets are lowercase, it is happy, it returns the answer true, otherwise false. Now s1 equal to hello 420. If I write s1 dot isLower, what answer does the function return? These are the alphabets present in the string. All the alphabets are lowercase, answer is true. Okay, again s2 equal to Python. s2 dot isLower, answer returned. These are the alphabets present in the string. They are all lowercase, so answer is true. If I write s3 dot isLower, s3 does not contain even a single alphabet. Okay, so the answer is false. At least one alphabet should be there. That alphabet must be lowercase. Only then the function will return the answer true. Again, s4 is an empty string. So if I write s4 dot isLower, what answer does the function return? False. Not even one alphabet is there, isn't it? Now s5 equal to this string. If I write s5 dot isLower, answer returned. See, these are the alphabets present in the string. All the alphabets are lowercase, isn't it? So the answer returned is true. Okay, so please make a note of this one. This is the next built-in function isLower. So what does this function do? It returns either true or false. If all the alphabets present in the string are lowercase, the answer returned is true, otherwise false. Now this is the opposite of the previous one. If all the alphabets present in the string are uppercase, the answer returned is true, otherwise false. Okay, returns true if all the alphabets in the string are uppercase, and false otherwise. You consider the string str equal to data structure. If I write str dot is upper, what answer does the function return? False, because alphabets are, these are the alphabets, and all the alphabets are not uppercase, not even one uppercase alphabet is there, so certainly the answer is false. Suppose s1 equal to this string. If I write s1 dot is upper, what answer does the function return? False, because the alphabets are lowercase, not even one uppercase alphabet is there. In fact, all the alphabets must be uppercase, only then the function will return the answer true. Suppose s2 equal to python 22 at the rate, and if I write s2 dot is upper, what answer does the function return? True, and the reason is these are the alphabets present in the string. All the alphabets are uppercase, so the answer is true. If I write s3 equal to 1 2 3 4, and if I write s3 dot is upper, answer false, because not even one alphabet is there. Okay, so please understand, at least one alphabet must be there, all the alphabets must be uppercase, only then the answer is returned as true, otherwise the answer is returned as false. Again, empty string, and if I write s4 dot is upper, the answer returned is false, not even one alphabet is there, isn't it? Now if I write s5 equal to this string, if I write s5 dot is upper, what answer does the function return? False, because these are the alphabets present in the string, they are not uppercase, so the answer is false. So this is the next one, is upper. And remember how to use the function in a program. It is string variable followed by dot operator followed by function name. Now another important topic, there is a term by the name white space characters. Now these are the white space characters in Python. Space, that is in general it is known by the name white space character. Backward slash n, the new line character, cursor will go to the beginning of the next line. Okay, so in a program, if you insert new line character, the cursor will go to the beginning of the next line. So new line is a white space character. Backward slash r, it's a white space character that is known by the name carriage return. So cursor will go to the beginning of the same line. So please understand the difference between these two. Here cursor will go to the beginning of the next line. Here cursor will go to the beginning of the same line. Backward slash t, the tab space, horizontal tab, 4 spaces inserted, 4 or 3, that varies according to the setting. We can say 4 space. So it's a tab character. Backward slash v, it is another white space character that is known by the name vertical tab. So actually you need to remember the symbol, you need to remember the name. That is all what you need to remember. Now for a better understanding, what is vertical tab character? Vertical tab was used to speed up printer vertical movement. Some printers use special tab belts with various tab spots. So in order to speed up the printer vertical movement, we make use of backward slash v or the vertical tab character. So for the exam, you need to remember only the symbol and name. Okay, that is all what is important. Again, the next one is backward slash f. It is the form feed character, that is also a white space character. And for what purpose do we make use of that? Form feed is a page breaking ASCII control character. It forces the printer to eject the current page and to continue printing at the top of another page. Often it will also cause a carriage return. Why did I say it cause carriage return? Because in the next page, printing will take place at the beginning of the same line. Okay, in the next page, printing will take place at the beginning of the same line. So we can say carriage return. Okay, so it is basically used to force the printer to eject the current page and to continue printing at the top of another page. So for the exam, remember the symbol, remember the name of the character. Okay, that is important. Okay, so these are the important white space characters available in Python. It is an important theory question. It may come for the class 12 board exam. Mention the important white space characters. Okay, so remember these, at least these important white space characters. Now the next important function is space. So it checks whether returns true if there are only white space characters in the string and false otherwise. So if a string contains only white space characters, the answer returned is true, otherwise false. Example, str equal to data structure. One white space character is there, but the string should contain only white space characters. Okay, so here the answer returned is false because alphabets are also coming. S1 equal to hello 420. If I write S1 dot E space, the answer returned is false. Not even one white space character is there. If I write S2 equal to space character, and if I write S2 dot E space, the answer returned is true because the white space character, to be precise, space is coming. So and it contains only white space characters. So the answer returned is true. If I write S3 equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and if I write S3 dot E space, the answer returned is false. Not even one white space character is there. Digits are coming, so the answer is false. If I write S4 equal to empty string is not a white space character. So if I write S4 dot E space, what's the answer? It's false. Okay. If I write S5 equal to this string, and if I write S5 dot E space, not even one white space character is coming, let alone the case of completely white space characters. Okay, so the answer is false. The string does not contain only white space characters. Okay, so the answer is false. Finally, if you want, instead of using variable names, directly you can mention the string like this. Inside double quotes or single quotes or triple quotes, you can mention the string. So this is a string space. So space dot E space. What answer will you get? Certainly the answer is true because this string contains only white space character, and to be precise, the white space character is space. So here you get the answer true. So this is another way of making use of this is space function. The same is applicable for is upper, is lower, is alphanumeric, and so on. Okay, so this is another way. Directly you can mention the string inside double quotes followed by dot operator followed by name of the function. So here the answer returned is true. So this is another important built-in function. Remember, this function does not check for space alone. It checks for white space characters. White space means those characters that I mentioned. Which are the white space characters? Space, new line, backward slash R, backward slash T, backward slash V, backward slash F. Okay, so study these important built-in functions. It may come for short answer type question. Usually these are seen for short answer type question, and the remaining functions in the next video tutor.